Hi, it's Valerie. Hey, I wanted to come on here for a minute and share something that occurred in my story, in the history of what I've been through to get to this point. This is part of my realization of having married two men with autism traits, and I knew I dated one in between the two marriages because he at least had a diagnosis of his son. Back in the day, it was Asperger's. And he was like, oh, that feels like me. Maybe even my dad had that. And so I was aware of that one. And what was so interesting was in the middle of my second marriage, I realized after doing research for a client situation that this was happening in my marriage. And then what I found and what I realized was that, like those boxes that fishermen drop in the water, like I think they're lobster traps. And you know how they have them linked with a bunch of rope? And so it was like my experience was like all of those boxes coming above the water, all connected with one line. And I could see the past with those boxes appearing when I was learning about this phenomenon. It was crucial, pivotal, and even at that point, I was getting women in my office, in my counseling practice, who also had this phenomenon happening in their lives. So it was coming together for me personally and professionally. And for some reason that I didn't even realize, I was able to spot the traits in their spouses. I work with a lot of women. And so it just happened that it was these women finding help from me. And I would notice this pattern and the functioning of their life and start to be able to pick out the pieces that made so much sense. We couldn't not see it anymore. And that's how it felt in my personal life. It was a hugely profound moment for me, and I wanted to share that with you today. It was like the light bulbs going on. You can't unsee it. So thanks for listening.